Respected sadhakas, salutation, welcome. Congratulations. Today is the first day of the Chaturmasa of this year 2023, date 29 June. Exactly 3 years back on 1st July 2020, we started both our morning Upanishad Adhyanam, evening Bhagavatam. So, full complete 3 years without even one day break. For last 3 years, 1095 days, 1095, we went on studying, which showed us that much more deeper, concentrated efforts are required to deeply study Shastra. So, along with that, in between, we have completed entire Valmiki Ramayanam and many other texts. At Bhagavatam also, second time we are doing Tulsi Ramayanam, Parayanam we have done. So many Shanti mantras, Prakarana Granthas, Suktams, all of them are studied. Whether we literally remember them or not, but they all got added into our positive vibes and samskara, and the grace of God Guru will continue to bless us with these opportunities. So today being such an auspicious day for next 4 months, as all sadhu, sadhakas, bhaktas, jignasu, sannyasi, all over the country, they take up various sadhanas. Some take up for 4 chaturmasa complete, some do for ardha chaturmasa, some for 1 masa. They stay at one place because it is a rainy season, can't move out. Otherwise, sadhu sannyasi should not stay at one place. So when they stay at one place, the highest occupation they do is deep contemplation on the truth exclusively, nothing else. Those who cannot do that alone, they go for the study of Shastra and also do that. Then, if the Guru disciples all stay in an ashram, there the Adhyapanam of the Vedanta, Adhyanam by the students, Manana Chintana happens. And to that, people or sadhakas at different levels and requirement, they take up different sadhanas of the upasanas, the japa, the bhajana kirtana, or Veda Mantrocharana, Grantha Parayanam. But these 4 months, which is the longest festival, continuously they engage in Adhyatmikata related. After this, once they get the taste of it, throughout the year, throughout the life, they continue. After these 4 months, those who have the prarabdha or any of the other Ishwara they involve into other activities. So these 4 months are very auspicious for the sadhana. We can tune to the vibrations and blessings of all the great masters yogis who are doing different yoga sadhanas and different parts of the country, especially maybe the world also from today. Especially in our class, we may not take up anything because already we are engaged in 6 7 classes per day. You can have your own choice of some sadhanas. Maybe you can add a japa or Veda mantrocharana or any stotras targeted, or you can take up one text for thorough study or enhance your concentration power or aim at the yoga chitta vritti nirodha or increase your dhyana kala. Anything is so beautiful. Unless some commitment is given to manabuddhi, they don't yield for sadhana. So these are the chaturmasa. One can take deeksha and involve deeply in sadhana. Choice is yours. As we were saying yesterday, maybe from 2025, God willing, we'll have definitely every year chaturmasa deeksha, wherein 1 month will be exclusively for sadhana. Each month in 3 languages we can have a camp. Somewhere we stay one month for 4 months. Then we do in Telugu, Hindi, English. Again, Upanishad Adhyanam, Purana Adhyanam, Itihasa Adhyanam, then Smruti Grantha Adhyanam. 4 weeks, 4 things we can do whole day study. So let us see Ishwarecha. Right now, enjoy this beautiful vibration of 4 months by continuously tuning to the masters. It's a great opportunity. For that matter, every day, every moment is conducive for sadhana, for a deep, serious, sincere sadhaka. Every moment of life. Those who are not at that level, for them, these type of deekshas, which are eternally coming on, are taken up and done. If you go to the ashramas at Uttarakashi or Kashi or Haridwar, Rishikesh, Mathuras, Vrindavanam, wherever great ashramas are there, you can see they have these 4 months of festivity. Some do the Mauna Vrata, some do the Ekavara Upavasa Diksha, is it not? Some deny some type of the food for these 4 months. Everything counts. Everything adds to sadhana. For you and I, the sadhana is more deeply studying our shastras and, if possible, doing regular contemplation and meditation. All other sadhanas lead to this only. So we have already reached to this. If we can do these intensely, this itself is all sadhana tapasya for us for these 4 months. So with these some remarks, let us start the day. Whole day as ever we have the Ucharana of the Veda mantra, then our Taittiriya Upanishad, the Brahmananda Valli. Today, tomorrow we will conclude, start Bhruguvalli. Then in that Yoga Darshanam, we have started second Sadhana Pada. We will see the Sutra 2 today. Then your Upanishad class, Mundaka. Today is a beautiful day. We are studying the sadhana for knowing the truth, the Dhanurbana. The Om is the Dhanu and Jiva is the Bana. Then the Laksha is the Parabrahma. Those two shlokas which are so famous in all Upanishads, that is being studied in our Telugu class. Then we have Bhagavad Gita for the youth. Such a beautiful topic discussion done today. Ki Mahatmanastu Mam Partha Satadam Kirtayantaha Yatantaha Dudavrataha. Every class is so perfect, suiting to the day. Then in the evening, in the 12th Skandha, Markandeya Rishi, how beautifully he is doing the Stuti of Naranarayana. We will continue. In the Dashama Skandha, today we will see Bhagavan Krishna marrying the next 4. Nagdajiti, Kalindi, and Mitravinda, Bhadra, Lakshmana, the marriage of Lord with them. Then in the Adhyatma Ramayanam, 4th is over, the Sarga in Sundarakanda. 5th one, Hanumanji meeting with Sitaji, coming back, meeting all Vanaras, all of them going to Lord Rama, extreme happy Bhagavan. Bhagavan gives an Alingana Saukhya to Sri Hanumanji. Such a great text. And lastly, Ashtottara Shatanamavali of Dashamahavidyas. Therefore, 9 programs we have from every day nowadays. So 2 are the chantings, 6 are the classes. So our Deeksha is continuously going on. Now today onwards for 5-6 days, in our Chanti Mantra Ucharana, we do the Madhuvata Vala Mantra. So Madhuvata Rutayate. So the Vayu will be blowing truly with all the Madhu sweetness. Madhuksharanti Sindhavaha. All oceans yield the Madhu, the nectar, the sweetness. Here Madhu is Ananda. Ananda is Brahma only. Therefore, let everything be giving us the Shanti and Ananda at the gross level, but more deeply by seeing every one of them. May we transcend the scene, name and form, reach to the Madhuswarupa Parabrahma. That is the meaning of this mantra. So, Madhu Vata Rutayate, such a wonderful Madhu, the Vayu will blow. The Madhu Vayu is neither cold too much nor hot too much, exactly required with the correct quantity and speed without disturbing. Madhuksharanti Sindhavaha, the rivers, oceans, rains, only give the water, nectarine, beautiful, life giving. Madhinaha Santu Oshadhihi. May all the Oshadhis, the eatables, give the Madhu only. They must be full of sweetness, not only for us, but for the entire living beings. Then Madhu Naktam Usha Uta Ushasi. Let the Naktam, the night, Ushasi, the morning, be filled with the Madhu, the sweetness, the calmness, the peace, and the joy and the bliss, not opposite of it. Then Madhumat Parthivagam Rajaha. Let the dust of the Bhumata, Parthivagam, Prithivika, Raja, Madhumata. Let it be full of that Madhu, with its fragrance, with its softness, with its supporting us, kindness. So Madhumat Parthivagam Rajaha Madhu Dyauhu Astu Naha Pita. Let the Diloka Devatas, Piturloka Devatas be showering their blessings of Madhu, the sweetness, the happiness on all of us. Madhumat Naha Vanaspatihi. Let the huge trees Vanaspati also are Madhuman for all of us. Then Madhumagam Astu Suryaha. Let all Bhagavan Surya, Chandra, Nakshatra be Madhuvan to all of us. Finally, Madhvihi Gavaha Bhavantu Naha. For all of us, the cows and all other animals be giving only the Madhu. When do they do so? Only two things. When we ourselves serve them with full devotion, and when we see the divine only in them, or our own Atma in them, then only all of them yield the Madhu, the Ananda, the bliss. One of the very sweet, because the sweetness only is the theme in this mantra, and beautiful is this Shanti mantra. So good that on this beginning of Chaturmasa, we are making it starting with Madhu. Excellent it is. Let us chant 6 times. ॐ मधुवातारुतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिभगं रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः ॐ शान्तिः ॐ मधुवातारुतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिभगं रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः ॐ शान्तिः ॐ मधुवातारुतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिभगं रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः ॐ शान्तिः ॐ मधुवातारुतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिभगं रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः ॐ शान्तिः ॐ मधुवातारुतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिभगं रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः ॐ शान्तिः ॐ मधुवातारुतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिभगं रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः ॐ शान्तिः ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. Today Chaturmas Arambha. Please with full devotion remember all the Rishi Munis, saints and sages of past and present and future. ॐ सर्वोपप्लवरहितः प्रज्ञानघनः प्रत्यगर्थः ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि. नारायणं पद्मभवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपदं महान्तं गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथास्य शिष्यं श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यं तं तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरोन् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि. सदाशिवसमारम्भां व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां. शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. आब्रह्मलोकादाशेषादालोकालोकपर्वतात् ये वसन्ति तुया देवाः तेभ्यो नित्यं नमो नमः. ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलं स्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे. निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा. व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्. ॐ विदिताखिलशास्त्रसुधा जलधे महितोपनिषत् कथितार्थनिधे हृदये कलये विमलं चरणं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम्. भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम्. ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि. ॐ परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः. श्री वेदव्यास वैशम्पायन आज्ञवल्क्य आद्यशङ्करादिगुरुभ्यो नमः. अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्तभगवद्भागवतधर्मदर्शन तद्धर्मादिज्ञानानां परमात्मगुरूणां दर्शन अनुग्रह अनुभवप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मवैदिकसंस्कृतेः हैन्दवसंस्कृतेः समस्त सांप्रदाययुक्त गुरु शिष्य परंपरा युक्त साधनानां युक्त योगानां युक्त शास्त्र ज्ञानानां युक्त भगवद उपासनादीनां युक्त पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकदा प्राप्त्यर्थं ये ये भक्ताः साधकाः अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये कंकणबद्धाः तेषां सर्वेषां परमात्मनः गुरूणाम् अनुग्रहेण बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा साधना शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता प्राप्ति द्वारा अनुक्षण नित्य निरंतर धर्म संस्थापन कार्य दिग्विजयार्थम अस्यां शुभतिथौ चातुर्मास्य आरंभस्य दिवसे श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदांतर्गत तैत्तिरीय आरण्यकांतर्गत तैत्तिरीय शाखांतर्गत तैत्तिरीयोपनिषदः पारायणं श्री आद्यशङ्कराचार्य भाष्य समेताध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ॐ यस्मात् जातं जगत् सर्वं यस्मिन्नेव प्रणीयते येनेदं धार्यते चैव तस्मै ज्ञानात्मने नमः. यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्. तैत्तिरीयकसारस्य मयाचार्यप्रसादतः विस्पष्टार्थरचयिनां हि व्याख्येयं सम्प्रणीयते. ॐ शान्तिमन्त्रः शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः. नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मावादिशं ऋतमवादिशं सत्यमवादिशं तन्मामावीत तद्वक्तारमावीत आवीन्माम् आवेद्वक्तारम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ अथ द्वितीया ब्रह्मानन्दवल्ली शान्तिमन्त्रः। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ अथ अष्टमोऽनुभागः। ॐ भीषास्माद्वातः पवते भीषोदैति सूर्यः भीषास्मादग्निश्चेन्द्रश्च मृत्युर्धावति पञ्चम इति सैषानन्दस्य मीमागं सा भवति युवा स्यात् साधु युवाध्यायकः आशिष्टो दृढिष्टो बलिष्ठः तस्येयं पृथिवी सर्वा वित्तस्य पूर्णा स्यात् स एको मानुष आनन्दः ते शतं मानुष आनन्दाः स एको मनुष्यगन्धर्वाणामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं मनुष्यगन्धर्वाणामानन्दाः स एकः देवगन्धर्वाणामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं देवगन्धर्वाणामानन्दाः स एक आजान पितॄणां चरलोकलोकानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं पितॄणां चरलोकलोकानामानन्दाः स एक आजानजानान् देवानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतमाजानजानान् देवानामानन्दाः स एकः कर्मदेवानां देवानामानन्दः ये कर्मणा देवानमयन्ते श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं कर्मदेवानां देवानामानन्दाः स एको देवानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामानन्दः तस्य ते शतं देवानामानन्दाः स एको इन्द्रस्यानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतमिन्द्रस्यानन्दाः स एको बृहस्पतेरानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं बृहस्पतेरानन्दाः स एकः प्रजापतेरानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं प्रजापतेरानन्दाः स एको ब्रह्मण आनन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य स यश्चायं पुरुषे यश्चासावादित्ये स एकः स य एवंविद अस्माल्लोकात् प्रेत्य एतमन्नमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामते एतं प्राणमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामते एतं मनोमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतं विज्ञानमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतमानन्दमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति तदप्येष श्लोको भवति। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Wonderful. Just these 20 minutes or 15 minutes, 10 minutes, mantra ucharana is so good. With meaning known, with devotion when it is done. What more beautiful sadhana than this for purifying our heart and invoking divine Guru Shastra Kripa for the Jnanam. Welcome all. We are doing the study of Taittiriya Upanishad. In that, the second Brahmananda Valli. In fact, yesterday, day before, having concluded it, we could have started Bhrugu today, but that's never in mind. Slowly, we are trying to understand the subject. Therefore, let it take its time. In this Ashtama Anuvaka of the Brahmananda Valli, we are seeing so many beautiful topics. First, by the Bhiti of Lord only, entire Prakritika Shaktis or the Daiviya Shaktis are working. Therefore, that Brahman Asti Eva. Then after the glory of that Brahma Ananda to bring to our cognition, the Ananda Mimamsa is done. In that, the 10 gradations of 100 times more Ananda, starting from one Manushya Ananda up to Eko Brahmana Ananda is explained. Two things are, one, these all also can be achieved not only through Yajnopasana but also by Srotriyatva, Avrujinatva and Akamaha Tattva. Second is what? To tell all that. The purpose of telling all this is what? Even the Brahmadevas Ananda, which is multiplied by 100 of Manushya, 100 of Manusha Gandharva, 100 of Deva Gandharva, 100 of Pitru, Nam Chiraloka, 100 of Ajanajana, 100 of Karmadeva, 100 of Deva, 100 of Indra, 100 of Brahaspati, 100 of Prajapati, 100 of Indra, Prajapati, Brahaspati and Prajapati. So, is only Viprushaha, sprinkles of water in the banks of ocean compared to the oceanic bliss of Parabrahma Ananda. Therefore, seek the eternal, immutable Parabrahma Ananda, not anything else. To convey this is his 8th Anuvaka, because the next Anuvaka, next Valli, the Bhrugu, will tell us the sadhana. Who will do the sadhana? The one who is inspired by the sadhya. Sadhya vastu is only Parabrahma Tattva. So here having said so, then the great discussion started. Ki one is what? Sayaschayam Purushe Yacha Sav Aditye Saha Ekaha. This is the most thing. As much Brahmavida Apnoti Param is the most important Sutra Vakya. This also is a concluding Sutra Vakya. Sayacha Ayam Purushe Yacha Sav Aditye Sa Ekaha. So the Surya Rupi Karana, Surya Rupi Ishvara, Surya Rupi Samashti. Then the Ayam Purusharupi Karya, Ayam Rupi Purusharupi Jivaha, Ayam Purusharupi Vyashti. In both of them, one is Vasa Ekaha. What is existing them as a reality or substratum behind them is only one Parabrahma Paramatma. And our goal is to recognize that Parabrahma. Now remember, about Parabrahma Paramatma, what is his nature, where he is available, how he has to be transcended, when he is discovered, how it looks like. All these topics are covered. But that is what we are doing from last 400 days of studying this Upanishad. Only thing is we have to prepare our Antakarana qualified, and then with that prepared Antakarana, we have to plunge, jump into the sadhana to experience what is said. This is most important. So, conclusion is what? Sayaschayam Purushe Yashasa Vaditya Sa Ekaha. So, therefore, on one Parabrahma only, the Vyashti Samashti, the Karana Karya, the Ishvara Jiva are playing or superimposed. Therefore, in the Samashti, in a nook and corner, in the Vyashti nook and corner, what is existing is that one Parabrahma only that we have to discover in our own cave of heart. From that standpoint, everything later on seen is that one truth only, nothing else other than Him. Appearances may be millions in forms and names, but in and through all that, what is one. After that, a big discussion is taken up by the Purvapaksha and Siddhanti regarding Saya Evam Vitu Asmad Lokat Pretya Etamannavayam Atmanam Upasankramati Ityadi. So, Asmad Lokat Pretya is explained. Ishta, Anishta, uh, uh, Loka Prapti Eva Ayam Loka. What is Ishta Anishta? What is Asma Loka Pretya given to us in definition? So, Drushta Adrushta Ishta Vishaya Samudaya. So, Drushta Vishaya, Adrushta Vishaya, toward them the Ishta, all of that is called Asmat Loka. Pretya means he transcends that. That is explained. Then three questions are asked, among which one is Kaha Ayam Vitu. Saya Evam Vit, he said, Kaha Yaha Evam Vitu. Second question is, what is the meaning of Upasankramanam? Third is, who does the one who does the Upasankramanam? Among these three questions, the first is answered, Kaha Asau Ayam Vitu is Brahman alone has to be the Evam Vitu. Because Jiva is Mithya, he is not at all real, etc. All discussion is done. Now the second, third wholesale is said in that also, if second answered, third gets answered. So who does the Upasankramanam is Parabrahma only does the Upasankramanam because Parabrahman alone is real. He just because of avidya, remember, through the Upadhi Tadatmya, playing the play of Jiva, never ever became Jiva. Avidya Kruta Upadhi Tadatmya ke Karana, Parabrahma only, listen carefully next sentence, playing the play of Jiva without the Jiva being real. Like on the stage, the actor plays that role without really becoming that role. But as long as he is acting there, he will deliver those dialogues, etc. The difference between that actor and the Jiva you and I are, he acts with full knowledge that he is not the role. He is different person. We forget that we are playing the role. We get identified with it. Therefore, for the actor, the joy, claps, and remuneration. For we, when we are told to act in samsara as an individual, we took it very seriously. Therefore, for us, everything is a dukkha, kashta, and bandhana karana. So, therefore, Upasankramana Karta is not the Jiva, the he being unreal, the Parabrahma only. How? From the with the Vidya, the Avidya is removed. With the removal of Avidya, Avidya Janita Kosha, Pancha, Avidya Janita Pancha Kosha Tadatmya, all of that get dissolved. Then the existing Paramatma eternal that is recognized by me. This is the answer. Now remains a third one to answer which in the sequence the second one to answer which the exhaustive discussion between Guru Shishya is happening. Purvapakshi and Siddhant. What is that second one? Upasankramanam. So the literal meaning Upasankranam is crossing, reaching, obtaining, traveling, going from one place to the other, etc. So what is the meaning of Upasankramanam? Is what is the huge discussion that we were doing. So, in that, to a great extent, so many of the questions, discussions were almost dealt with. Each of the point, when we again deeply study, it really clarifies so many doubts, gives the depth of Vedantic Jnanam. So, one has to study in that way deeply. So, we were trying yesterday, day before. So, we have come up to which point, if we say, ki, Upasankramanam Panchakosha. So the discussion was by the Purvapakshi. What was said here? Ki, see, who is Upasankramana Karta? He is not the Jiva for various reasons proved. Then the Brahma also cannot be Upasankramana Karta because he is already that. Then further the answer is no, Brahman alone is Upasankramana Karta because Brahman, be attentive. With Avidya appeared as the Jiva, with Vidya that goes away. Therefore, the Upasankramana through the Atma Vidya, Brahma Vidya to the Jiva only, that is said. Why this Artha is taken? This is a deep discussion started. This meaning is taken because in the entire Upanishadic literature, the moksha hetu, moksha sadhana, only Brahma Vidya is taught. No any additional sadhana to be done is taught. By that, what it is proved, we are always Brahman only, but avidya means not knowing that to be so, because of which we are acting as Panchakosha Viveka, Panchakosha Upadi Tadatma Jiva. Now, when the Vidya comes, the Avidya is removed, thereafter, already existing Brahman is experienced by me. Therefore, other than Vidya, no other sadhana is taught. So you are already the Brahman. Only through avidya you are playing the role of jiva and get lost through samsara. But when you know the vidya, through that you reject the avidya, then avidya kruta samsara goes away. This is from the Shruti standpoint. Same is from sadhana standpoint. From the sadhana standpoint also, ki when the upadhi tadatma is kept aside, then the influence of avidya gets reduced, then we will see our essential nature as the Brahman. So here, if Shrutimata has told only avidya nirmulana through the vidya as the moksha hetu, thereby Shrutimata is not expecting us for any other sadhana or karma. Therefore, that Brahman is already me. Therefore, in that Brahmana, the upakramana of any sort is not possible. Therefore, it is only the vidya prapti. So, how many points discussed therefore now? Who is Upasankramana Karta? Brahman. Why is needed to do the Upasankramana? Because now he is at a stage of suffering as a jiva through Panchakosha. Then what is the Upasankramana here? From the suffering to the moksha. How? By removing the cause of suffering called as Panchakosha. Where from the Panchakosha and Tadatmya came to him? only by avidya. Then what is to be done to remove all of them? Gain the Atma Vidya, Brahma Vidya. Means Brahma is this Swarupa Lakshana. That Swarupa Lakshana Brahma is everywhere there. That everywhere Swarupa Lakshana Brahman is there in your own cave of heart. And in the cave of your heart, that Brahman is you. It is called as Brahma Vidya. Theoretical and on meditation. When it is experienced, the avidya and avidya janita bandhana goes away. Thereafter, there is no work, karma to be done of any sort. Because there is no karma to be done of any sort, therefore, upakramana doesn't mean that going to some place in some time by doing something, by achieving something. No. If this vidya is not obtained, million lives also, one will not have mukti. If the vidya is obtained at this very milli micro moment, one can be mukta. Therefore, it has nothing to do with the kala or desha. It is only the question of avidya and vidya. Avidya made us forget our Brahma Swarupa, made us live like Jiva. Vidya removes that avidya, makes us realize our essential self. Oh. So, Vidya Matra Upadeshat, these are all. Then the Shishya took up the question, Marajnana Upadeshavat means what? He still imagines that the Atma Prapti is something distant, further, the Vidya is only the Marga. So, like a place ka marga upadesh kiya hai, that is not the place to be reached, nor the one who is reaching is that place. Therefore, the reacher has to travel some distance to go to the destined place. In that language, he is maintaining the Dvaita between Praptavya Paramatma and the sadhaka who is doing the sadhana. So, too, he is trying to bring some karma to be done to obtain the Paramatma. So the Dvaita Nirupanam Karma Avashyakata. These are the two things to which the Purva Pakshi is holding on to. Guru Maharaj slowly answering all that with so full logic. So, in case of Upanishad, they explained Parabrahma Tattva, the traveler himself is the realizer. There are no two people as the Bombay is the place to go and I am the goer and I am different from the place. Here it is not so. The one who is traveling himself is the destination. Now, obviously, if the traveler himself is the destination, how can there be any of the marga upadesha in which the travel is required? Is it not? Then what is the mukti hetu here? That is what we said. The traveling here is not in karma, not in any of the time, not in any place. The travel is only in the vidya, through the vidya, out of the avidya, going away from avidya. है ना? अविद्या से विद्या में आना या विद्या के द्वारा अविद्या को धक्का देना. This knowledge oriented travel, it is not any sort. So this is how Vidya Matra Upadesha is said. Then the Gantavya and Ganamana Karta, both are one, it is said. So too, as he was saying, various sadhanas required to realize self, they are all rejected. Just have the Vidya, knock out the Vidya, there you are. Having heard this, then the Purvapakshi said, but there are some Upakasana karmas, Yajnadi karmas, as sadhanas for this Paramatma Prapti, they are told. Therefore, along with them, plus Atma Vijnana or Atma Vidya is the cause of the moksha, the phala, the destination reaching. What do you say, sir? Further, the answer given by him is twofold. One is all those Upasana Karma Kanda are for the Antakarana Shuddhi. That's it. They end their job. They are not the Pratyaksha Karana for moksha, nor they are required. The Upasanas, Karma Kanda, where Dvaita is there, where Sankalpas are there, where variety of the instruments, etc., are used for doing sadhana, all these Laukika, all these also part of Mithya only. But still it is useful in getting the Antakarana Shuddha, but only its work. More than that, Vidya Upasana will never us give us, no? Andam tamah pravishanti ye avidyam upasate tato bhuye vayete tamaha yau vidyayagam rataha. We have seen them exhaustively in the Taittiriya Upanishad. Second thing talked about is what? Ki mokshasya nityatvat. Means what? Where is moksha? Moksha is in Brahma Prapti. So moksha nityam means what? We are eternally ever that Mukta Sarupa Parabrahma only. It is said in all the Shastras. So too, by Tatsursva Tadevanu Pravishat these mantras, Brahman is already there in the Jagat as Atma. Then where is physical travel and for whom? And without that physical travel requirement, where are the requirements of any karma? Think. So this is how the gamana, the place to reach and the reacher, both are one. That is also proved. Because of this, the reaching is not in time and place. That is proved. Therefore, there is no karma upasana required. That is proved. Only by knowing everything happens. So that is what is the clarity given to us. So to abhaya pratishtha upapatte, all these also we have seen. Lastly, the uh, beautiful thing example given is what? Ki the one who has Taimirika, he will do see the two moons. But because of his Taimirikata, he is to seeing the second moon. That doesn't give validity to the second moon. The one who has no Taimirika Samasya, the one who has got crystal clear knowledge, for him there is only one moon. Therefore, the avidya ke karan the dvaita is seen. Through the vidya dvaita removed, ekameva advayam brahma is realized. That is how the Upanishad Shruti Mata is guiding us. Other than this, there is no need of any sadhana to be done, nor the gamana, gantavya and gamana are not two. Therefore, what is the whole discussion is going on? Discussion about what is the meaning of Upasankramana. Okay. Here the two sthayis of Upasankramanam are told. One sthayi Vaisa, second one be told to us in the next Valli. One sthayi Upasankramanam is what? Etam Annamayam Atmanam Upasangramati. Means what? From one Vyashti Annamaya Tadatmya, he becomes one with the Samashti Annamaya Tadatmya. That is the first level of Upasankramanam. Okay. So too with all other five koshas. The second level of Upasankranam is the Sthula Annamaya into the Pranamaya, into the Mano, into Vijnana. In that way, these स्थूल भी अपने कारण में लय होकर दे चले जाते हैं. What remains is pure Brahma Anumoti. This is the ultimate actual Upasankramanam which we have to achieve. It will be told in the last Anuvaka as well as in the next Valli. So, what Upanishad is hinting, what we have to understand by studying it thoroughly is this. And without Bhagavan Adi Shankaras, this way guidance step by step, by our own self just studying the Upanishad mantra, we can never understand even one line. One line. Ordinary Purana Itihasa also we can't study, understand. How can we study, understand Upanishad without Bhashyam? We will only misunderstand or insufficiently understand or never understand or wrongly understand. After this is being discussed, thereafter कि the Taimirika example को लेकर कि yes, a vidwan or a person whose eye is without defect, he is seeing one moon only. That is in the case of moon. That doesn't mean this vidwan or the eye, the person who has got good eyesight, he is not having dvaita. You can't say he is not having dvaita. He is seeing the dvaita. Na gruhyate iti chetna. One example you are saying isolated that he is seeing one moon. That's okay. But in his Vyavahara throughout, he is seeing the Dvaita only. Okay. For that, Guru Maharaj gave the answer Sushupta Samahitayoho Agrahanat. Are bhai, in Sushupti and in Samahita or Samadhi Sthiti, where is the Dvaita experienced? It is not there. Then Purvapakshi raised a question on that. Ki in the Sushupti, the Dvaita Agrahanam is because somewhere else he is attending. When somewhere else he is attending, then he will not see the Dvaita. For that the Guru Maharaj gave the answer, Siddhanti, he no, it is not somewhere in deep sleep. The seeker is attending because of which the Dvaita of the Jagra Swapna were not seen. It is because total absence is there. That there is no attention anywhere. That is the answer called as Sarva Agrahanat. Sushupti mein something is being recognized fully full with attention, because of which the Dvaita of Jagrat Swapna are not seen. That is the reason, because of the absence of for the absence of Dvaita, if you say it is not so. In Sushupti, Sarva Agrahana. Not that a partial thing is seen, other which is not seen. Therefore, there is no Dvaita. ऐसा नहीं है. In Sushupti, you don't know yourself, you don't know the Jiva, you don't know the Jagat, you don't know the Ishvara, you don't know the Upadhi. Are nothing is in there. Sarva Agrahan hai. Therefore, your point of attending somewhere else, because of which the Dvaita is not seen, is not correct there. Sarva Agrahan hai vaha. Now, Jagrat Swapnayoho Anyasya Grahanat Sattvam iti chet. No. Jagrat Swapna are separate and Sushupti is separate. Therefore, in this way, there is the Anyata is there, if you say. The duality, it is there. The most important discussion here is what? No. Avidya Krutatvat Jagrat Swapnayoho. How much our real, solid Jagrat Swapna appearing to us through our variety of activities and experiences, but all of them are Kevala Avidya Kruta. यद अन्यग्रहणं जाग्रत स्वप्नयोः तद अविद्याकृतम अविद्या अभावे अभावात्. Okay, two things. Jagrat Swapna taken as other than the Sushupti. In the Jagrat Swapna, dealing in this world with the so much of Dvaita, all of that is because of avidya. Why? Because when a Jnani realizes the Vidya or the Brahma Vastu, all that Jagrat Swapna is different from Sushupti, and in Jagrat Swapna, the Jnata, Jnanam, Jnayam are different. Entire this Dvaita is dissolved only. Therefore, one of the very important thing at this stage we have to try to digest is what? The Jagra Swapna Avasthas in which we are there, how much ever they appear to be real, they are only because of the avidya of the one without second, Parabrahma. When Parabrahma is experienced, then it is not Jagra Swapna anymore, it is enlightened Turiya Sthiti, it will be there. Turiya Sthiti, the fourth state of being, will be there in that. Therefore, the Jagrat Swapna or because of Vidya Grahanama, they cannot be given the reality status. And said that in Nidra, the Jagrat Swapna is kept aside, other than Jagrat Swapna, Nidra is there. Therefore, there is a Dvaitam. In this way, you can't say. Okay. Then, if the Jagrat Swapna is because of Avidya, then Sushupti also because of Avidya. So the answer given to is what? Sushupti is not the karya of any karana. In Sushupti, agrahanam of everything is swabhavikam. In Sushupti, agrahanam of everything swabhavikam. Unlike Jagrat and Swapna, the grahanam of Dvaita is because of the cause something, the karana sharira. तो कारण शरीर के कारण जागृत स्वप्न है, और ये कारण शरीर या सुषुप्ति अवस्था is not having any karana, it is swabhavika. That was exhaustively explained. How the swata sat nature of something is that which, if it doesn't depend on others and if it doesn't go through any change or modification. So the Jagra Swapna are depending on Karana Sharira and they are going through modification. Sushupti Avastha doesn't depend on anything and it doesn't go through any modification. Therefore, Sushupti Avastha Dvaita Agrahanam is Swabhavikam Eva. There is no other Karana for it. So that is what is Vikriya na tattvam parapekshatvatu nahi karapaksham vastuna tattvam satha vishesha karakapeksha vishesha vikriyaha. So the modifying thing and depending thing is not sattvam or reality. Anything which doesn't depend on anything and doesn't go through modification, it is a tattva. So the gold is tattva of all ornaments, because the gold per se is not going through any vikriya and gold doesn't depend on the ornaments. But the ornaments depend on the gold and they have the vikriya, the modification. Therefore, the ornaments on the gold are unreal asattvam, but the gold by itself is sattvam. So all this is to say what? There is no vikriya in the sushupti as such. It is always homogeneous. But Jagra Swapna are not same. Every day the Jagra Swapna are different. So too, for the Jagra Swapna, this Nidra is the Karana, but for this Nidra or Sushupti, there is no other Karana. Therefore, for the Sushupti, there, the Dvaita Agrahana is Swabhavikameva, not karma because of some reason. So yad hi yasya na anyapeksham sarupama tat tasya tattvam. Yad anyapeksham na tat tattvam. Anya abhave abhavatu. Tasmat swabhavikatvat jagrat swapnavat na sushupte visheshaha. सो जागृत स्वप्न की तरह निद्रा को एक विशेष के साथ नहीं जोड़ना. इट इज निर्विशेष. बिकॉज ऑफ इट इज निर्विशेष, इट इज स्वाभाविक. बिकॉज ऑफ इट इज स्वाभाविक, तो यू कैन नॉट कंपेयर विद जागृत स्वप्न वेयर द द्वैत इज वैलिड. सो देयर इज नो द्वैत इन द सुषुप्ति इन इटसेल्फ. देयर इज नो द्वैत विद सुषुप्ति इन कंपैरिजन विद जागृत स्वप्न. Therefore, the सुषुप्ति का एग्जाम्पल वहां अद्वैत के लिए लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. Now, येषां पुनः, therefore, little important thought. येषां पुनः ईश्वरः अन्यः आत्मनः कार्यं च अन्यतु. Those who think the Ishvara is other than himself and the Karya is the Jagat which is in front is also other than himself. That means where he is pursuing the Ishvara Jagat Jiva Veda, for that person, Tesham Bhaya Anivrutti. Be careful, listen that. The Bhaya ka Nivrutti nahi hoga to the one who considers himself to be other than Ishvara, other than the Jagat. Why? Bhayasya Anya Nimittatva. Because as long as the Anya is there, something sense of otherness, Bhaya will continue to stay. Then Satacha Anyasya Atmahana Anupatihi. If the Anya, if you say it is real, be attentive. If the other than the self called as Jiva Jagat Ishvara are said to be real, real will never go away. When it doesn't go away, it permanently stays and it is Dvaita. Therefore, fear also will never go away. Then the Abhaya Pratishtha which Shruti Mata is promising is only a pseudo. It will never be possible. Is it clear? If a person considers himself to be the Jiva and the Jagat and Ishvara separate from each other, forgetting the real Brahma Tattva, is always in Dvaita. As long as there is Dvaita, the Abhaya cannot come. So when there is no Abhayata, then there is no moksha only. That's what we are experiencing also. That is why Shruti said, Dvitiya Dvaibhayam Bhavati Ekameva Dvayam. When you see, Anirukti Anatme Anirilene Abhayam Pratishtam Vindate Atatso Abhayam Gata Bhavati. That was the mantra we should remember. Means what? The one for whom, if he has not discovered one substratum beyond Jiva Jagadishvara, the Parabrahma, therefore he is accepting the Dvaita of the Jiva Jagadishvara. In the Dvaita only the Bhaya comes. Therefore they will never have the Bhaya Rahitya Abhaya Sthiti. Always they will be in Bhaya. Satacha Anyasya Atmahana Anubhavati. If the Anya is Sata, then uska disappearance nahi hoga. Therefore the Dvaita will always remain. Therefore Bhaya can never go away. Now, nacha asataha atmalabha. So, that which is not existing, you cannot give the existence value also to it. Therefore, you will get never the sadvastu. Nahi, nacha asataha atmalabha. Atmalabha means obtainment. That which is asat, how can you obtain it? Which is Dvaita. So, Dvaita actually is the asat. But you are not accepting as asat. You are taking as reality. But actually it is asat. Then the asat to nobody will get, no. That which is not there, nobody will get it. जो है वही मिलता है. सत का लाभ होता है, असत का तो कभी लाभ होता ही नहीं. Now here he says, see, at the absolute level, there is only one Brahman. There is no Jiva Jagat Ishvara. Therefore, there is no Dvaita, there is no Bhaya. Understood. But Sapekshasya Anyasya Bhaya Hetutvam, Sapekshasya Ishvarasya. Means, before the Brahman is realized, at the sadhana kala, vyavahara kala, there is Ishvara, Sapeksha, who is got Sarvajnata, Sarva Shaktimatvata, Sarva Vyabhaga, in contrast with the Jiva, who is Alpajna, Alpa Shaktiman, Alpa Vyabhaka, and then this Jiva has to surrender to that Ishvara will bless this Jiva So ये जो सापेक्षिक है अन्यस्य वो अन्य है. Therefore there is a requirement of the bhaya always. If this is said, what do you say? So he is doing the establishment of Dvaita. He is trying to bring the Bhaya. By this, he is refuting what is said by Shruti Mata, that there is only Ekameva Dvayam Brahma. When that is recognized, the Abhaya Pratishtha will happen. He is trying to reject that point. सापेक्ष ईश्वर तो है ना, तो वो कर्म का फल देते हैं कि ना, पुण्य कर्म पाप का, हाँ, तो देन यू मस्ट बी अफ्रेड ऑफ हिम. सो देयरफॉर द्वैत इज देयर. सापेक्षिका निरपेक्ष में नहीं होगा शायद, बट सापेक्षिक में तो द्वैत है जीव का ईश्वर का. देन देयर इज अ भय हेतु आल्सो इज देयर बिकॉज़ द्वैत इज देयर. You understand? Now the answer is what? Sapekshika means what? From the seen Jagat standpoint, as the Srushti Sitilaya Karaka, Ishvara is taken. And as the blessing, as a person to bless or protect the Jiva, the Ishvara is accepted. Now, about that Ishvara Sapekshika he is talking. In the pure Advaita Vedanta, these all Sapekshikatas, which were required in the earlier stages for doing the sadhanas of purification, etc., are rejected, they are not accepted at the highest level. We don't, as an Advaitin, continuously accept the Jiva Ishvara Jagat Bheda. We say one Brahman only. At the Samsara Kala, they appear to be three, and that three appearance is taken as real. After the moksha, they appear to be three, but the appearance will not be taken as real. When it is not real, there is no fear. Therefore, a bhakta, a Brahmagnani, when he worships the Ishvara, he is not worshipping Ishvara like a Jiva who was worshipping with some expectation or with some fear. कुछ पाने के लिए उपासना करना या कोई डर के कारण उपासना करना, a jiva unrealized person does to the Ishvara, but a jnani also does the upasana, na, like Adi Shankara Bhagavan, Puja Gurudev, they also did upasana. Their upasana is not out of any expectation nor any fear that if I don't do, you'll trouble. Then without fear, he just the upasana he does without expecting anything, as a play, as a part, as a leela. Because the samashti upadhi ko par veshti upadhi depend hota hai. So when I am living at the veshti upadhi level, obviously I surrender to samashti upadhi. तो उपाधि स्थाई में हम सब बंधन में आ गए. जीवन मुक्त उपाधि स्थाई में रहेगा, लेकिन न तादात्म्य नहीं करेगा देश पर, देयर इज नो बंधन टू हिम. This is the difference between a Jivan Mukta living in the same world and doing the things like we do, including Upasana Adi, and what we do. Why is the difference? We have not recognized the one Parabrahma which is supporting Jiva Jagadishwara Veda, but that Jnani has discovered one Brahma. Having discovered Parabrahma at the play level, he will do the Upasana of Ishwara, but not out of fear, not out of any expectation, but to fulfill the dharma of the Vyashti Upadhi to serve the Samashti. That's all. Which is not a bondage, nor there is an expectation, nor any type of karma vasanas created out of that. So this is the third thing. Now, सापेक्षस्य अन्यस्य भयेतु तो इति चेत न. वही बिकॉज तस्य अभी तुल्यत्वात्. अरे तुम सापेक्ष रखो या रियल करो, दी द्वैत, both are same, both of them give fear, we don't want the fear. Okay, यत् धर्मातु अन्यतु सहायभूतम नित्यम अनित्यम वा निमित्तम अपेक्षा अन्यत् भय कारणम स्यात् तस्य अपि तथा भूतस्य आत्महान अभावात् भय अनिवृत्तिः. आत्महाने वा सदसतोः इतरेतराबद्धौ सर्वत्र नाश्वास एव. So we have discussed yesterday, even temporarily also the separation difference of the Ishvara is accepted. It creates the fear. We don't want the fear. Therefore, from this standpoint, the staunch cutter, the Advaita Siddhanti, he is saying even Sapekshikata se bhi, there is nobody called as Jiva Jagadishwara other than Brahman. Because even that little time having this Apekshika Ishvara, getting afraid from him also is not required, not called for. Clear? So in this way, even Sapekshika Ishvara with his dharmas of Sarvagnatva, Sarveshwaratva ityadi, and also Krupa Karuna ityadi, and also of nature of punishing the culprits, That Ishvara also is not there ultimately. So the two things are there. One is we are experiencing the duality. Then from our standpoint, we are trying to understand the one without second said sentence of Shrutamata. From our state of experience of duality, we are trying to study the Shruti Mata said Ekamevadhyam Brahma. Now, when I have accepted the duality at my Vyavahara level, I am in that no. Then the mind cannot agree or cooperate to give it up and recognize what is said by Shruti as one without second. Then what is the other alternative? Keep your opinion packed and throw in the ocean. Even your experiences of Dvaita. Then what? Listen carefully. What Shruti Mata said is correct. That there is one Parabrahman only, Ekamevadvayam, no Jiva Jagat Ishvara Bheda. Ekamevadvayam, Brahman Neha Nanasti Kinchana. That is what Shruti Mata said. No, now you don't try yourself to understand Shruti from your standpoint. You will never leave the Dvaita. Shruti Mata said that there is Ekameva Advayam Brahma, Neha Nanasti Kinchana, therefore Jiva Jagadishwara Veda is Mritya. From that standpoint, you think and hold on to that point, realize that point. Don't try to jump from your to that, you can never do. You will never achieve it. Because accepting, no. Suppose Ishvara hai, immediately you have supposed, then all your hypothesis will be Ishvara hai ke hi roop mein hai. So you are accepting Dvaita. On the other hand, suppose as Shrutamata said, there is no Jiva Jagat Ishvara other than Brahma, you have already reached the reality actually. Then, but still we see all of that, that is all avidya, krita, maya, krita. Anything made about avidya or maya are only kalpita, they are not real. Therefore, let them be there as long as they are not real. What's the problem? Even if you suppose जीव जगत ईश्वर भेदा, that supposing में भी reality आ जाती है. When the reality आ जाती है, real reality भूल जाएंगे, then we will be caught up in Dvaita and Bhaya. Therefore here ruthlessly the Guru says, even for the discussion sake also, we don't agree the Dvaita of Jiva Jagadishvara as if other than Brahman. We say the Brahman alone is absolute reality. So, अपेक्षन्य. Therefore, atmahaneva sadasataho itaretarapato sarvatra anashvasa eva. Now, our thing is this one. You are experiencing Dvaita, you are giving reality to the Dvaita, and with that presupposition, you want to understand the or misunderstand or reject the statement said by Shruti Mata, Ekamevadhyam Brahma. हमने बताया उससे बात नहीं बनता बिगड़ता रहता है. Now from our standpoint, listen this next paragraph very very crucial. कि एकत्व पक्षे पुनः सनिमित्तस्य संसारस्य अविद्याकल्पितत्वात् अदोषः. देखा, एकत्व पक्षे पुनः, when you come to our standpoint of accepting one without second Brahman, then the sanimittasya samsarasya. Okay, the samsara along with all its karana avidya kalpitatvat. They're only because of avidya, kalpana, adoshaha. They can be there, but they doesn't create the dosha of bondage. Because we are accepting along with the karana, the entire karya jagat of Jiva Jagadishwara as kalpita. Because we have taken up ekatva paksha. Listen carefully. Ekamevadhyam Brahma, when it is firstly realized and accepted, then for that person, when the question is asked, but we are observing the multitude, no. We are seeing the Dvaita, Jiva, Jagadishwar. How do you answer it? हाँ वो सब उसके कारण सहित अविद्या के कारण कल्पित मात्र है. Because it is kalpita, it is not real. Therefore, Dvaita and its aspect called as Bhayam will not be there in our Paksha. Which is our Paksha? Ekatva Paksha. भैया म्यूट करो ना, सब सो रहे हो क्या? म्यूट करो. नारायण, डोंट म्यूट मी. Om Namo Narayana. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. एकत्वपक्षे पुनः सनिमित्तस्य संसारस्य अविद्याकल्पितत्वात् अदोषः. Therefore, the dosha of the Dvaita being real and from that the Bhaya coming will not be there, because in the Ekatva Bhaksha, all the Dvaita along with its Karana is only Kalpita. Kalpita will never trouble. He is giving an example. What is that? Ki the Dvitiya Chandra. है ना, तैमिरिक दृष्टस्य हि द्वितीय चंद्रस्य न आत्मलाभः नाशो वा अस्ति. Because of the Taimirikata, the second Chandra moon it is seen, neither is really existing nor he is eliminated. Because he is only Kalpita. तो उनका रहने में, उनके जाने में कोई मतलब ही नहीं है, क्योंकि वो कल्पित है, रियल नहीं है. In the same way, the entire world of multiplicity, whether it is there or not there, never gives any problem, because it is discovered as Kalpita from the standpoint of Ekatva Paksha. If you don't take the Ekatva Paksha, then for you the multiplicity is a reality. When the multiplicity is real, you can never avoid the Bhaya. When the Bhaya doesn't go away, you are always in samsara. So what is the discussion is happening here? Upasankramanam. So in the Upasankramanam, it is not somebody bound to Jiva other than the Brahma is doing the Sankramana through the sadhana. No. There is only one Brahman in the past, even when the whole world of multiplicity is there, in the present when we are doing sadhana, in the future when we realize one without second Brahman, Brahman alone is there. Neither Jiva, nor Jagat, nor Ishvara. First is that one. But you and I are experiencing that is Kalpita. Because it is Kalpita, it has no influence of it on us of creating any fear. So, therefore, the Upasankramanam is what? The Kalpita Dvaita, because of the Avidya, is removed along with the Avidya by bringing the Vidya that there is always one without second Brahman only. सत्यम ज्ञानम अनंतम ब्रह्म. अरे जो ब्रह्म सत्यम है, सो सत्यम दो हो सकते हैं क्या? नो. देन हाउ कैन देयर बी द्वैता? तो ज्ञानम ब्रह्म है तो द ज्ञप्ति दो हो सकते हैं क्या? नो. देन हाउ कैन देयर बी द्वैता? अनंतम कैन नॉट बी टू. हाउ कैन देयर बी द्वैता? अरे थ्रू द फर्स्ट डेफिनेशन ओनली द द्वैता इज रिजेक्टेड फॉर ए सटल वेरी केयरफुल प्यूरिफाइड सीकर. So what is happening here? There is no Jiva who does Upasankramana to become Brahman. Always who is there is Brahman only. The Jiva is only Kalpita, Avidya Krita. That Vidya is removing that Avidya. Avidya Kalpita Jiva is going away. Brahman, who acted as if a Jiva because of Vidya, that is gone. He realizes himself. That realizing of Brahman to be himself as Brahman is called as Upasankramanam there. There is nobody other than Brahman as Jiva traveling either in any outer sadhanas or inner sadhanas. There is no sadhana apeksha, there is no karma apeksha. Sadhana hi karma hai, karma hi sadhana hai. Here only one sadhana is what? Jnana sadhana. विद्या नामक साधना से अविद्या का निवृत्ति के कारण अविद्या जनित उपाधियां निकल जाएंगे, अविद्या जनित जीवादि निकल जाते हैं. Then the Brahman was already Brahman, realizes himself to be Brahman. That is Upasankramanam. Though the word Upasankranam tends to give us the feeling as if he is traveling, he is going, he is moving. So, Upasankramati is to be very thoroughly understood. On the seat of meditation, very crucial it is when we little become deeper, higher after gaining sufficient samayita chitta or concentration. शुद्ध एकाग्रता, शुद्धता चित्त का होने के बाद ध्यान करना है ना हमको. अब तो पहले उनको पाना है through all परिक्रमास. But once you get to that level, when you have to meditate, this knowledge is important. It is not that I am a Jiva discovering my Brahma Tattva. No, I am already Brahman playing the role of Jiva because of the Avidya. Just remove the Avidya by the Vidya, we always are Brahman. I am always Brahman. And Avidya is not a substantial thing. It's only the absence of Vidya. And what is Vidya? You are Brahman. That's it. You are Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. This is the Vidya. And you gain that. You are Jiva, that Avidya goes away. That's it. From the deep root of our deep recesses of our heart, that Avidya has to go away. To the deep level, the Vidya has to go. जहाँ बीमारी है वहां तक दवाई दानी चाहिए ना. सो द बीमारी कि मैं जीवा हूँ is in the deep core of my heart. To that level, the medicine should go. What is the medicine? Aham satyam jnanam brahma asmi. So this vidya removes the vidya. Then I was always Brahman only. Never I became Jiva just because उपाधि था. अगर जीव बन जाता ना, दोबारा ब्रह्म को जानने का मौका ही नहीं होता. Then nobody will be realized. Everyone who is realizing, before the realizing, he was in bondage. At the bondage time, he was in Jiva Bhava. If Jiva Bhava was real, nobody would have realized. अविद्या कल्पिता. दैट इज वाई विद्या से उसकी निवृत्ति होती है. वो कल्पित नहीं है, रियल है, तो कुछ भी करो जाएगा नहीं. यू विल इटर्नली रिमेन एज बाउंड जीवा एंड देयर इज अ ड्युअलिटी एंड यू विल ऑलवेज हैव फियर. देयर इज नो मोक्ष फ्रॉम संसार. And actually, that is what is also happening from millions of lives because we are not respecting Vidya. Anyone who respects the Vidya and gains and throws away Avidya, he is out of the Dvaita, out of the Bhaya, out of Samsara. That is how it is. Now, next one is what? Next topic is important. Vidya Vidyayoho tad dharvatvam iti chet. No, this Atma Parabrahma has got the dharma sambandhi dvaita. It has got two dharmas. One dharma is Vidya, another is Avidya. So Vidya and Avidya are the two dharmas of the Atma or Brahma. Therefore, from the dharma standpoint, it is differentiated as Dvaita. If we say like that, no, not so. Cute is this explanation. What it is? Listen, कि प्रत्यक्षत्वा तो अरे बाबा जो परमात्मा के धर्म के रूप में विद्या और अविद्या को तुम प्रस्तुत कर रहे हो, तो नॉलेज एंड नॉट नॉलेज, knowing and not knowing are the dharma of the Paramatma. In this way, you are trying to bring Dvaita in Paramatma. My dear friend, this knowing and unknowing or not knowing, Vidya and Avidya are Pratyakshatvat. They are clearly known. Then that which is known, how can it be become the knower? How important is this, you see? Explanation is giving. What it is, ki Viveka Avivekau. The Viveka, which leads to some knowledge, Aviveka, because of which there is some ignorance is there. These two, Rupa Adivatu, means like Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasagandhika Adivat, Pratyaksha Upalabhyate, Antakarana Sthav. They are Pratyaksha Anubhuti, Antakarana mein. Is it not? Like when you open the eye, you are seeing the forms. When you are opening the ear, you are listening to the sounds. So the forms and sounds through the upadhi of the indriyas, are they pratyaksha upalabdha or not? Yeah, they are upalabdha. In the same way, in your antakarana, viveka and aviveka, viveka leading to some knowledge, aviveka remaining in ignorance, are known to us. Like the forms are known to us. So the known forms through the eyes are not me. In the same way, pratyaksha rupena experienced vidya and avidya are not me. They are other than me. Therefore, they are not my dharma. Therefore, because of those two, the dvaita cannot be established. Explanation again further. कि नहीं रूपस्य प्रत्यक्षस्य सतः द्रष्टु धर्मत्वम. Okay, रूपस्य प्रत्यक्षः. The rupa which is seen by us, है ना, एनीथिंग सीन इज अदर देन मी. रूपस्य प्रत्यक्षस्य, जो रूप हमको प्रत्यक्ष रूप में दिख रहा है, लाइक द माउंटेन्स, रिवर्स, दे आर ऑल द रूप, दे आर प्रत्यक्ष टू अस. दैट मीन दे आर सीन बाय अस विद द आईज. सतः द्रष्टु धर्मत्वम, उसका एक दृष्टा का धर्म बनना नहीं हो सकता. इट इज अ दृश्य वस्तु. हाउ कैन द दृश्य वस्तु बिकम द दृष्टा? नहीं ना. Therefore, the vidya and avidya, the knowledge and ignorance, are drishya to me. Therefore, they cannot be my dharma. Therefore, on the basis of knowledge and ignorance, I am not divided into the dvaita. So, rupyate mudaha aham abhiviktam mama vijnanam iti. See, just like the forms are seen and said, this is red color, this is yellow color, this is long, this is short, this is a scooter sound, this is a car sound. So are we not knowing these things through the Indriya? Yeah. In the same way, are we not saying about our own ignorance? Ki Mudaha aham aviviktam mama vijnanam iti. Is it not? I am ignorant of this thing. I am not clear about this thing. Don't we say? So as I am saying, this is red color, yellow color, all long and tall. So too I am saying, ki I don't know this and I am not clear about it. Therefore, that the ignorance and non-clarity are the objects of us, like that Rupa Rasa, they are the objects. Therefore, those objects are the Pratyaksha Gamya, Pratyaksha experience, Rupa Adi. When they are not the Atma Dharma, how can this Avidya can be the Atma Dharma? It cannot be, because it is pratyaksha, means anything seen cannot be the seer. Just like the aham mudaha asmi aviviktam mama vijnanam, in this way when we say, and therefore it is proved that the avidya is not the dharma of the Paramatma, it is only the seen and it is pratyaksha. So to vidya, then tata vidya and viveka anubhuyate, the knowledge born out of the viveka also is known to us by as a known thing, as a property. It is a Vishaya, it is a Pratyaksha Vastu. Any Pratyaksha Vastu means which is perceived by me as other than me cannot become me. For that matter, anything known by the knower is not the knower. है कि नहीं? कभी भी दृश्य दृष्टा नहीं बन सकता ना. सो द शब्द स्पर्शार्थी दृश्य है वो दृश्य दृष्टा कैसे बनेगा? नहीं. So too, the ignorance and non-understanding are objects known by me. They cannot be me, the Atma's dharma. Therefore, on the basis of ignorance and avidya, there is no Dvaita in me. Now, what about the Jnanam? Same is with Jnanam. Tata Vidya Viveka Anubhuyate. Do you know that Vidya Viveka? I experience that I know something. Like I know driving. Is it not? I know swimming. We know that. I know cooking. When you come to our spiritual classes, like for us, our example, I know Upanishad. I know the Jnanam in the Upanishad. So the Upanishad and Upanishad Jnanam, or the swimming, or the driving, they are all knowledges, Vidya, known to me. And the rule is what? Anything known by me is not me. So, tatacha anya avadharayanti. So, तथा च अन्य अवरोधारन्ति sorry तथा विद्या विवेका अनुभूयते. So the vidya and viveka also is experienced like avidya and aviveka. Like I don't know this, it is not clear. This is avidya and aviveka. I know this, I know it very clearly. This is called vidya viveka. Just like avidya aviveka is known to me, therefore they are not my properties. So to vidya viveka are known to me, they are not my property. The real self ke wo property nahi. And this vidya which I know, upadishanti cha anyebhyaha atmanah vidya. ये आत्मविद्या मतलब the Upanishadic Siddhanta Jnana or any Vidya known. So I know driving, I teach driving. Or I know Upanishad Vidya, I teach Upanishad Vidya. And surprising thing is what? Ki tatacha anya avadharayanti. The one who is learning the driving or swimming is learning it also. And when I teach the Upanishad Vidya, you are learning also. So this Vidya and Viveka and Avidya Viveka are the objects of the self. Therefore, they are not the dharma of the self. Therefore, on the basis of them in the self, you cannot say there is a duality. Tasmat nama rupa pakshasya eva vidya avidya. So, Vidya and Avidya are as objects as the Rupa Nama are objects of the eyes and mouth. आंख से रूप देखते हो, कान से शब्द सुनते हो, मुंह से नाम बोलते हो. They are all objects other than me. Vidya also. So, therefore, nama rupecha na atma dharma. The nama rupa are not the dharma of the atma. They are known. So, nama rupa category belonging Vidya also, not the dharma of the atma. Therefore, nama rupa yor nirvahitva te yadantara tad brahma iti shrutyantara. In the Chandogya Upanishad said, there is that which is beyond the Namarupa, inside the Namarupa, supporting the Namarupa, not having Namarupa, is called as Brahma. Chandogya Upanishad said. Therefore, from that standpoint also, because of Dharma, Adharma also, there is no Dvaita in Paramatma. The pure Parabrahma, the consciousness is beyond all these things. So, तेज पुनः नाम रूपे सवितरे अहोरात्रेव कल्पिते न परमार्थतः विद्यमाने. Now, this is a very, very essential thought. Just like in the sun, the day and night are kalpita. There is no day in the sun because of its light. Therefore, there is no absence of light. Therefore, it's called as night. So, too, there is no night. Contrast to that, there is no day. And they day and night are only kalpita. So, Nam Rupe Savitere Ahoratre Eva Kalpite na Paramarthata Vidyamane. Neither day nor night is there in the sun. In the same way, in pure Paramatma, neither Vidya is there nor Avidya is there. They are just Kalpita. Techa Punaha. Te means that Vidya Avidya Nam Rupe Savitari Ahoratre Eva Kalpite na Paramarthata Vidyamane. Therefore, the names and forms, and just like names and forms, all the things known or unknown are only kalpita and not real in Paramatma. They have no relation with Paramatma, just like the day and night are not at all related to the Surya Bhagwan. कल्पित है सूर्य भगवान के लिए और दिन रात्रि. You and I, you are far away from Surya Bhagavan or on the earth. When Surya Bhagavan or earth in its movement appears to go that side, then the night comes to us. And when again Surya comes, day comes to us. Surya and day and night are for us, Apekshika, who are other than Surya, who are on the earth, which is moving. But for the Surya Bhagavan, imagine उनका दिन है कि रात है. सूर्य भगवान को दिन नहीं है, रात नहीं है. सो टू शुद्ध आत्मा का न विद्या है, न अविद्या है, न रूप है, न नाम है. देखो रूप नाम के कारण और द विद्या विद्या के कारण इन पर ब्रह्म देयर इज नो द्वैत. ही इज बियॉन्ड रूप नाम धर्मा धर्म अन्यत्र धर्मात् अन्यत्र धर्मात्. ओके, नाउ अभेदे. हरे रामा, इफ देयर इज नो भेद, इफ देयर इज नो द्वैत एट ऑल, पूर्व पक्षी का क्वेश्चन, देन एतम आनंदमयम आत्मान उपसंक्रामति इति कर्म कर्तृत्व अनुपत्ति इति चेत, अनुपत्ति इति चेत. देखो, एतम अन्नमयम आत्मानम उपसंक्रामति, प्राणमयम उपसंक्रामति, अप टू आनंदमयम आत्मान उपसंक्रामति. When it is so clearly grammatically said, and if there is no dvaita, then karma kartru, which is said by the Upanishad, is disproved. So you are talking against the Upanishad. उपनिषद में क्या कह रहा है? आनंदमय आत्मा को पहुंचेगा, आनंदमय आत्मा नो उपसंक्रामति. So when it is said, and you are saying there is no dvaita, then this will be invalid, no? Okay. अभेदे एतमानंदमय आत्मानं उपसंक्रामति इति कर्म कर्तृत्व अनुपत्ति. Karma kartrutva. Kartrutva is the karta. Karma is the one which is doing. So here what is happening? आनंदमय आत्माना उपसंक्रमणम करने वाला, उपसंक्रमण का कर्म करना और उस आनंदमय में पहुंचना. यह तीनों चीजें सेंटेंस में है. If you say that Dvaita alone, Dvaita is not there, everything is Ekameva Advaya, then how the Upasangramana said by the Shruti is accepted? So you are rejecting Shruti's words. Now from here onwards till the end of this Bhashya of this mantra is so important, crucial. Every word, every sentence is $1 million important. Very, very slowly, thoroughly, maybe one day or 2 days, we take and try to explain it. So in this now, what is the meaning of Upasankramanam is explained. Here the Upasankramanam is not as it is literally meant where he is crossing. Like from the bedroom to the dining room, Upasankramanam. From the dining room to the hall, Upasankramanam. From the hall going out, the Upasankramanam. So in a different time, in a different place, through some efforts, their movement is happening. Upasankramana means that in our general language. But this way of meaning is not valid or possible in Brahma. Therefore, the meaning of Upasankramana in the Upanishad, when such a Brahmagnani becomes a Anandamaya Upasankramana, Annamaya, Pranamaya Upasankramana, that has to be understood in a different, subtler manner. Not like, otherwise what happens? You are accepting Dvaita. If you accept Dvaita, you will never be freed from the fear. You will never be freed from samsara. Okay? You need not accept Dvaita because it is not real. It's only kalpita. Real is Ekameva Advayam Brahma Neha Nanasti Kinchana. So tomorrow to this beautiful question, the answer is given. उपसंक्रमण कैसा होगा महाराज? जो श्रुति में कहा अगर चीज दो नहीं है तो आई एम देयर, द हॉल इज देयर. Therefore, I am going into the hall, or the bedroom is there, kitchen is there. Therefore, only from the bedroom I am entering to the kitchen. Again, so I have gone. When somebody says I have gone, it means that he is the goer and there is a place to go and there is an effort of going. So too, Annamayamanatmanam, Pranamayamatmanam, Upasankramati means what? Upasankramana karta, Upasankramya sthala, Upasankramana karma. They are there, no? How do you refute them? We are not refuting the Upanishad sentence, my dear. We are giving you the correct meaning of it. You are taking it a wrong way depending on your vyavahara. Your vyavaharik ajnana cannot help in knowing the पारमार्थिक ज्ञान, my dear. So upasankramanam होता है, but उसका अर्थ अलग है. And what is the meaning of Upasankramanam, which will be throughout the subsequent discussion, will be proved, said as the Sutra Vakya in the Bhashya is the first sentence. What it is? Ki Vijnana Matratvat Sankramanasya. This is the one sentence which will be explained in the next 4 or 5 paragraphs. My dear, here the Upasankramana ka artha hai Kevala Vijnana Matra. Only it is knowing. Not at all really physically traveling from one place to the other in time through some mode of transport or by walk or with efforts. This is a very, very subtle and crucial and beautiful topic of Vedanta. If this is not understood, we are only at the superficial level of हाँ मैं अभी बंधन में हूँ, मुक्ति बनना है, उसके लिए मुझे ये साधना करनी है, उतने समय के लिए वेट करनी है, उधर आश्रम में जाकर ध्यान करनी है. All this funny nonsense will continue. In the beginning, it is required also. The ones who have finished the second Valli also, expecting that they have reached to a higher level of understanding, these subtle understandings are given where Upasankramana is not by a person to another place or other person by doing some travel in some distance, taking some time. No, it is only Vijnana Matram. And what is it? How beautiful it is. You will enjoy it when you come tomorrow, day after. हो सके तो कल ही कर देंगे. How much it is? 1, 2, 3, 4. It can be concluded in one day. The ones we can do tomorrow, day after onwards. Now the Siddhanta is taught, the sadhana will be taught. The sadhana is nothing but tapasya. That tapasya sadhana will be taught to us in the Bhruguvalli. परसों से हम देखेंगे. सर्वम श्रुतिमातु चरणारविंदार्पणस्तु. ओम 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 पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. परम ऋषिभ्यो नमः. परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. ओम तत्सद्ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. ओम श्री वेदव्यास शंभायन याज्ञवल्क्य आद्य शंकर समस्त ब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. Friend, beautiful Chaturmasa Deeksha started. So take up some sadhana deeply, intensely, and make use of these auspicious days and enjoy it. Every day you are doing, but these 4 months are something special. Therefore, we can do special. So at least 1 week, 1 month you try. If you can continue, continue. If not, just drop. Same things you do in a better manner or add some things according to your convenience. So, but make use of this chance. Let us join in 2 minutes to study one sutra of our Yoga Darshan.